Hey, what's up everybody? Flash here with Flashy Dark Arts, and today we're going to be talking about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and her new Green Deal that she's presenting to the House, okay? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you think the new Green Deal is the greatest thing ever. Let me know if you think it's really stupid. Let me know if you think Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's heart is in the right place, but her mind is out there, right? Let me know in the comments below. Be nice to each other, okay? Other thing, also hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom right. Really helps me out. I appreciate it.
I yield to the gentlewoman from Bronx, New York, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
It's my first bill. I know, right? Right? Ah! Yay, first bill. First. Hi, my fellow representatives. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Some of you may know me as the youngest representative ever. No big deal, no big deal. But seriously though, we're gonna talk about the most important bill that is ever gonna come across you guys, okay? Ever. It is the new Green Deal, okay? And it's kind of a big deal, okay? Super important stuff. So the first and most important step in the new Green Deal, okay, is no more cows. Big no-no, right? No more cows, because no more cows equals no more cow farts, okay? This is the leading cause of CO2 emissions, okay? Which is like a really bad gas, okay? I know it's funny because it's gas, but it's really, seriously though, it's gas, okay? But no more cows equals no more cow farts. Super important, okay? And I know what you're thinking, how are we gonna get the entire country to go along with this, okay? Don't worry about the farmers, okay? The farmers will comply, okay? It's not like we're gonna have a Bundy standoff across the entire nation, okay? We'll take the cows, it'll be okay. They'll comply. They'll comply. Okay, next step, really big step, okay, is we have to get everybody on energy saving measures, okay? We're talking solar panels on every building across America, okay? Everywhere, like America such as, okay? And it's really important, okay? It's really important that we also do energy saving lights. I didn't see you, hey! It's my first bill. As I was saying, serious here. Okay, energy saving lights and solar panels, super important. Okay, every building across America, make the people comply. Okay, even if they don't want it, even if they can't afford it, we're gonna make them do it. Okay, okay. Well, we'll give out deals and stuff. Next important step. Okay, another leading cause of CO2, carbon emissions. Okay, gas and stuff is planes. Okay, the planes have gotta go. People, we can't, these are big no-nos. It's all the chemtrails, okay? I know white trash hillbillies have been freaking out about this forever, but seriously guys, chemtrails. There's something bad about the planes. No joke, okay? They gotta go. But I know what you're thinking. How, Alexandria? How will we get across the country? Okay, and maybe other countries one day. It's really, really simple, okay? What we're gonna do is once we get rid of the planes, okay, no more planes, we're gonna build an intercontinental railroad system. Not just a railroad system across America, but an intercontinental one over the ocean. So we can get to places where our allies are. So our allies can come to us too, and we can be friends across the board. Okay, but it has to start in America, and then we'll test out with Hawaii and build an ocean train, and then we'll go one step further and make it all the way to our allies, okay? Like Iran and such as, okay? Next step, really, really big, really important for CO2 emissions and making sure there's no pollution, okay? We have to implement democratic socialism, okay? This is a really important step because if people are making money and there's rich people out there, they're not gonna comply and they're not gonna it's really difficult. Okay, this is the superest, most like important part. Okay, I'm totes cereal here, totes cereal. Okay, we have to redistribute wealth. Okay, this is me redistributing all the money, all the wealth to all the poor people, the minorities and such as. Okay, it's gonna be great, but we have to implement democratic socialism. Okay, it has to happen for CO2 emissions. Okay. Now, this is really important, okay? So, you guys, I understand, I totally get, it will cost, okay, a lot of money. We're thinking it's probably gonna cost a gazillion dollars, okay? I know what you're thinking, gosh, that's a lot of money, Alexandria. That's a lot of money. Tote cereal, I totally get it, okay? But, we have to do it. It will cost a gazillion dollars, but if we don't, okay, if we don't spend the money and implement this, we will all be dead. D-E-A-D, dead. Okay, super important. Not just dead, we're gonna be dead in 11 years, 10 months, and 7 days. Okay, this is super important. I've done the calculations, okay? You might have seen my interview where I told everybody it's exactly 12 years. Okay, now the clock is ticking. We gotta get going on these trains. 11 years, 10 months, 7 days. Tomorrow it's gonna be 6 days, people. We gotta get this going, okay? Okay, so super important that we implement the new Green Deal. Don't worry, I've done the math. People, look at me. I've personally done the math, okay? It's T divided by pi, carry the 1, and it's 11 years, 10 months, and 7 days, okay? So people, time to get tote cereal on this. It has to happen before we're all dead, okay? And that, everybody, is my new Green Deal, right? Yay, socialism. It worked every time.
Okay, no jokes. So some of it was a little bit dramatized, but she really wants this. This is really what she wants. I wasn't sure because she said that there was a lot of misconception and the Republicans put this out there that a lot of it was just bull crap and they made a bunch of stuff up and there's fake documents flying around. But she really wants to get rid of planes. She wants to retrofit every building in America, force people to do this energy saving stuff, right? She wants to get rid of the cows. She wants to implement communism, basically, because that's really what it was. In the document, they were talking about how she said that help support people that couldn't work or were quote unquote unwilling to work. And so I was looking for the bill because she's like, oh, that's false. The Republicans made this up. Yada, yada, yada. So she said, if you really want to see the bill, go to this link. So I click on the link and I get there and the bill's not there. She pulled it down. But there's a few websites that you can go to. It's kind of like a gunshot. Once you put something on the internet, it's out there forever, right? So I went to some of these. I typed in the link on some of these websites, and it actually takes you back to before she yanked the bill, before she pulled it down, and it says right on there. The bill says support people, right? Redistribute wealth to people who cannot work or quote unquote are unwilling to work, which means they can, they just don't want to. So basically supporting freeloaders is what's in this bill. It's communism, right? Described as socialism, right? It's not socialism, okay? It's democratic socialism. It's communism is what it is. But throwing democrat in front of something doesn't help. It's not Nazism, it's democratic Nazism. Does it still make you want to be a Nazi even though it's democratic Nazism? No, it sounds terrible. Just like democratic socialism. Okay, it is still stealing from people and redistributing wealth to people who probably don't deserve it. Believe me, I don't make that much money myself. I'm around doctors and other people who make a lot more money than me. And at no point do I think in my mind that their money, because they have an excess of it, should be my money. That's never crossed my mind. You have to be insane to think that somebody else's stuff is yours. That is theft. It is wrong on every single level. Okay? Just because the government is forcing people to redistribute money does not mean it is okay, does not mean it is not theft. It is theft. It is stealing. Okay? But she put that in this bill. She has all this crazy crap in there. And then she was, the reason she yanked the bill is because when she put it up, it wasn't just Republicans that kind of freaked out on her. It was the Democrats too. Nancy Pelosi was making fun of her. The Democrats have been pushing socialism and pushing these socialist ideas and talking about redistributing wealth. But before Bernie Sanders and before people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, okay, these were talking points in politics to get poor people to vote for you, to get minorities to vote for you. That's what the Democratic Party's been doing for a long time, okay? And so that's what they're doing here. And so Nancy Pelosi and all these older Democrats have been doing this for so long, they start pushing towards socialism, right? And now you have this new young group of socialists like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who has been brainwashed into thinking that this is a great idea and has completely neglected history and the fact that socialism and communism, it's all the same. It has never worked out. And the people that are part of the system, the people that are hard workers, and the people that do make the money, why work? They don't want any part of this. And so the whole system collapses. It crumbles and a dictator comes in and takes over. This is what has happened over and over again in society. And they talk about Denmark, how it's such a fantastic socialist country. The president of Denmark came out and said it's not. He said they're more capitalist than America is. The only difference is they got super high taxes. Socialism has always tried to redistribute what capitalists have made because socialism is a failed science project. So now you have this new group of fresh-faced, bright-eyed people who are just willing to make a difference in the world, like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, okay? And they have been brainwashed by the senior Democrats who have been pitching this idea to all these poor people in these minority communities that we wanted to redistribute the wealth and make everything fair. The older Democrats do not really believe this, with the exception of Bernie Sanders. He lived in a commune. You think Nancy Pelosi, who is worth millions of dollars, or Hillary Clinton, who is worth millions of dollars, or Kamala Harris, who is worth millions of dollars, you think these people want to give you their money? You're insane. Not only are you insane, you're a fool, okay? These people are using you. That is what's happening here. They're using you. And it's insane that people are buying into this crap. But now you have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and these younger group that have been brainwashed from a young age to think that socialism is fantastic. And now she's getting up there and she's like, this is my new Green Deal. It's going to save the world. It's going to save it. It's going to save it today. We have to redistribute the wealth and we have to fix all the energy stuff. We have to do it now. And you got Nancy Pelosi sitting there like, whoa, kiddo, whoa. Like, the whole pump your brakes, dude. These are talking points. We don't really want to redistribute wealth. Shut the hell up. You're embarrassing us. You're taking this too far. And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is like, you're part of the problem. And Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats are like, whoa, dude, like they're freaking out. That's why a good amount of them don't want to endorse this bill. They're like, hey, these have been talking points. Like, let's not take this crap too far, okay? So this is Flash with Flashy Dark Arts reminding you that sometimes you need to be really skeptical of the shit you're getting pitched because vast majority of the time it's BS. Okay, keep that in mind.